Was that the moment that you said, I'm done with this gang shit?
Yeah. That's the moment I let everything go. I had already been incarcerated 16 years. I didn't even have a GED. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have anything. I had devoted my life to game banking. You know what I'm saying? And I was determined to always remain Loca D. But when I lost my mama, I had to learn how to be. I couldn't live in prison no more. I wanted to do things that my mother always wanted me to do. And I was determined to do that. So in order for me to do that, I had to learn how to feel. I had to learn how to care. I had to learn how to love. And I went to school. I went to school and I kept going to school. And I was going to stop I felt like I made my mother proud. And within not even a month, I had got a GED, and I hadn't been in school in 16 years. So I got my GED. Then I went to college and got a certified dog groomer, got licensed in dog grooming, dog training. I went and did everything I could do in prison. You know what I'm saying? People say, you got life in prison. What you doing all that for? I was like, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going to fight for this. And I did it. And I avoided every situation that would bring me down or take me back.
Well, that next year, 2009, Northwestern Law came in and said they wanted to fight your case.
Yep.
And with them behind you, the Supreme Court actually ruled that mandatory life in prison was unconstitutional for a juvenile.
Yes, sir. Yes,
they sent the case back to Cook County. And that was a situation we talked about before where you were given, a 25-year plea deal?
No, that wasn't the 25 plea deal. That was 2029. It was 1996 when they gave me the 25 plea deal, and I wouldn't take it. 2009 is when Northwestern came into my life, and they started changing the laws and stuff. And when I went back in 2015, that's when I went for my whole resentencing hearing, and they gave me the 63 years at 50%.
Okay, so when you suddenly go from life in prison, mandatory life, to 63 years, which is 50% because it's a state case, right?
Yes.
So that's 31 and a half years.
Yes, sir.
And at that point, you had served how many years?
I had already served 27.
Okay, so now there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I think I did a little bit less than that because when I got my sentence, I actually had to do 7 more years. That's how it went. I had to do 7 more years. So at first they kept trying to say, no, we'll give you 80 years. I was like, I'm going home. I'm fighting this to the bitter end. We're gonna fight it till the paint come off this wall. But and they kept changing judges because I had one judge that was, oh, you're never going home. Then I had another judge that was more sympathetic. And for some reason, I know that my God was powerful because he kept removing every obstacle that was trying to stop me from going home. And I knew my mom was in his ear. Like, I'm a firm believer. My mother, in my eyes, was superwoman. And she fought off a lot of cancers and a lot of diseases that my mom had went through: hysterectomy, pacemakers, cancer. And she fought it off. But for some reason, at the end, she died of lung cancer. And I think that my mother gave up on purpose because she felt she needed to go up there and get me home.